Hey, hello everybody. Hi Rachel.
Hi, how are you? Hello from Ireland.
Yeah, I am actually good. And how are
Hmm.
you?
I'm really, really great. I just think it's so funny that we start a relationship class today. Relationships, pulling for relationships that light up your body and your life. And yesterday I got divorced after being separated for 12 years.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And actually, I was in two sessions, and because I work with CEOs, as you know, and we were talking about like relationships of openness and ease and coming away from wrongness and blame and shame and, self judgment. And
Hmm.
so the series that we start tonight is really about what you would like to have in relationship, and what if nothing that you've ever chosen in the past is wrong. It just gifted you more awarenesses of what you would like to have. Because
Hmm.
most people that I coach come to classes, they have this sense that they have to hide something because it's wrong, which is judgment. And the moment that you're judging you, you're actually abusing you. And so one of the things that we're really looking to create relationship done different is openness and ease and vulnerability and gratitude, in that you can see everything that's not working for you in and not working for your future.
Yeah, and actually the relationships can I'm gonna say like it can be like really like contributive to creating that future, and it can actually be like extremely destructive
Yeah.
to that future at the same time. And actually I'm so grateful that we are working together and you're my best friend, and like we talk a lot during the day, and like as I have a conversation with you, like I'm gonna say it actually strong, and I don't know exactly the word to use, but like it's just like it make it
Strengthens.
straightens my like
Strengthens, yeah.
knowing about like what I knew. And because every time I actually come to you and say, hey, actually I'm aware of this, you go like, oh, actually that's true, and like we just like look at it, or you just like start asking me questions, and it actually developed that trust in me and what I know. And if it was before, like actually I would just tell somebody that what I was aware of, and like they would tell me like, oh, like that's not true, like you're just making this up, like there's no such a thing. And like when I had that like constantly like with different relationships, like I would actually start to I learned to doubt my knowing, or learned to doubt myself. And now I actually have like something completely different, which I'm super grateful. And like the impact that access consciousness tools have a massive contribution to that. So yeah, I'm really excited for the tools that you're studying today and what can show up.
And the other thing as well, you touched on something huge that I'm only going to go into briefly, but we can dip into it more on the series because it's a 10-day series. Is when you have that level of power and potency, and to see things that don't work, how people try to shut down that potency and try to control you rather than to contribute you having the knowing of what's true. And so, because right now we live in a world where judgment is where most people are living from, they have their judgments about what's supposed to be not seen, and then we call it like awareness undesired, our awareness desired. And so, this is where when someone who has all this awareness is shut down because people's judgments. And I guess this is the most relevant part for me in relationship to myself, is what's true for you. What's true for you in regard to, for me, gratitude. One of the big shifts that's occurred to me through the relationships classes is I can be present with the ugliest point of view and behavior, and I can have relaxation with it. For me, that's miraculous. I'm just being straight up, you know? Whereas for me, I would be like a little bit like, I'm going to say like fantasy. in the world is a beautiful place, and then there were behaviors that were ugly or not unconscious, anti-conscious. And so when I had allowance for them, I was always also able to see in me when I was choosing things that were destructive and using energy against my future. And so it's a huge topic. We can only invite people on to take a look at what would you like to have with you. And honestly, I'm free with this information. I'm free. Your being is free. And what I would love for everyone to know, Troy, is that you can have gratitude and relaxation in the workplace, in financially, with your body, with where you live, with relationships. And for me, that's gold. That is the gold. And then I can receive all information and choose what I would like to have.
Yeah, I'm glad we have 10 days because there's a lot of to talk about. And we are actually going to start today. Rachel is starting the pulling for relationships that light your body and life on fire, and from 7 p.m. to 7:30. And we have 7 languages is translated: Arabic, French, German, Hungarian, Czech, Turkish,
Russian.
and Russian. So how does it get any better? And I will be popping the link below so you can register with ease. And yay!
And the
Thank you.
calls are they're 4 hours 15 minutes from now, just in case someone's on there and they're like, I want to go on, They start 4 hours 15 minutes, and we do the same time for 10 days. It'll be about 30 minutes, and it's super cheap. It's like €60. It's like and so
You listening this like now, like in a couple of days time from now, like you can actually just come on because we will be having the recordings. And how does it get any better?
yeah, thank you so much. And thanks so much for being my best friend. And I'm going to say, like, you've been there in pivotal moments where I required that consciousness support of receiving everything and judging nothing, and then choosing what's light and true for you. Okay. Thanks so much. And thank you so much. And we invite you, we welcome you. And I guess I would love everyone to know that you can have a loving, nurturing, nourishing relationship with yourself and with others. I have created that with myself and come away from relationships that were quite destructive. And so it's miraculous to truly be cared for and contributed to.
Okay. Thanks so much, Rachel. And thanks so much, everybody that's watching. And bye for now.
Bye.